So these are my top 4 performance of the night. You is going to be a tough seasons. Hearts will be broken. People are going to be crying. This is it. Hey, I don't want to see it, me. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Nkanelo or Gingirikani. My name is Mandla Gingirikani. Thank you very much guys for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit that subscribe button to make sure that whenever we do our videos, you are the first to receive it. Make sure that you subscribe to make sure that whenever we do our videos, you are the first to receive it. Okay, let's stop joking. Idols top 16. Featuring the guys only this week. So yes, it was the guys. Can I talk about Somizi a bit? Yeah. Somizi though. What was he wearing? You know, I love Somizi so much, but I'm not sure what was he wearing there. I'm not sure what was that all about, you know. But hey, it's Somizi after all. I'm the last person to talk about fashion. You know, look what I'm wearing. Hey guys, what a night! What a night! This is going to be a tough season. This is going to be a tough season. And also I'll say this because it's going to be a tough season also because of the fact that there's no audience, you know. It's just going to be difficult for the singers. You know, it's nice to have a show and then there's people cheering for you, you know. It's just going to be the judges, the backing vocalist, the band, and just the empty hall. It's going to be very tough. And also nerve-wracking. It's gonna be different because sometimes it's good to have an audience, live audience, you know, clapping, giving you that encouragement, you know, because the judges are not there to encourage you, they're just there to just judge you based on your performance. And then, you know what, it's okay, it's because of social distancing, all this social distancing thing. Things are not happening, guys. Everything is everything virtual. But you know what, let's not waste any time. Let's just do a quick roundup as to what transpired on that night. Well, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you my best 4 performance of the night. Yeah. Zano Tando. He changed his name. Did you guys realize that he changed his name? You know, he's now called Zano Tando, which is quite weird. I don't know. But he came there to sing a song done by Ray Charles. And then it was also done by Elvis Presley, you know. But his performance was just okay for me. I don't know if it's a performance that I will say it will take him to the next stage of top 10, you know, because we have to go to top 10 from now. So probably his looks will save him, or people will look at his previous performances. I'm not sure. And I feel like it was a bit of a tough song. And the funny thing is, at the beginning, I felt like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a good song for him, because I felt like it suited his voice. But as his singing went on, I'm not sure if I felt like he gave his all. He gave his all, of course, because he has a voice. We all know that he has a voice. I'm not sure if his performance was good enough to take him to top 10. I'm not sure about that. But hey, did you notice his hairstyle as well? I used to rock that hairstyle before. Yeah, I like that hairstyle. Then there was Jean Rees, who came there to perform a song that was covered by the Carpenters and Luther Vandross, you know. It was a good performance, actually, I have to say. Jean Rees also gave a good performance. It's just that it's a tough competition. I mean, his vocals worked for the song. I felt like it was a good vocals. So Mizzy liked it. I like the fact that he gave us good emotions. You know, this is the thing. You sing a song, but are you able to interpret the message? If the song requires you to be emotional, are you able to give that, you know, to give that emotions? I'm not sure, but I feel like he did well. You know, he actually did well. But I'm not sure if it was a memorable performance. I don't know what you guys think. You guys can actually tell me down below. You can comment and tell me whatever you think about his performance, Jean Rees. I'm not sure if it was a good, memorable performance. It was just an okay performance as well. So I'm not sure if Jean Rees will actually be here next week as well. I'm not sure. And then there was Ethan. Hey, Ethan. Hey, wow, Ethan. No way, no man. Yeah, he actually nailed it, guys. Those low notes, you know, he went there, you know. His vocals were good, were great. I actually could not stop praising him when he was singing. I was like, oh my gosh, is this the same Ethan I saw during theater week? Because he looked very different, he sounded very different. I'm not sure if it's because of the vocal coaching and everything, and conducting yourself on stage as well, and also performing with the band, because I felt like it was good. It was great, actually. I felt like Ethan was great. That kind of performance has a lot of potential to take it to top 10. So I'm not sure. We'll see after the video if he's going to make my top 4 best performance of the night. So I felt like he did well. Unati liked him, so Mizzy liked him too. Unfortunately, Randall was very critical as usual. Okay, maybe because we didn't expect Randall to be this critical at this stage, because during the first auditions, theater week, group stages, he was very nice. He was very nice, you know. I felt he had changed. But go to the live shows, you see the real Randall. And I feel like maybe he's just being mean. He's being the meanest for the good of the competition, you know. Because he has to be honest. He has to actually give his honest review. So he has to give his honest opinion of whatever he did on stage. So you can't blame him for that. But the guy is mean. I actually feel like Randall is back to his original self. But hey, it's Randall. I felt like Ethan did great. He sang well with the backing vocalist. You know, there was a nice gel between him. So it was actually a great performance. It's those kind of performances that will actually take it to top 10, you know. Wow, but Juma. But Juma. You know, it's so funny that how I'm making fun of Juma's name. Juma. Yeah. Juma is actually doing exactly what I said, guys. Remember in the past video, actually, maybe I'll put the link here or here, somewhere here. I actually did say that Juma reminds me of Karabo. You know, he started small like a nobody, you know, and today I felt like he actually introduced us. Because he did that song by Luther Vandross, and I felt like his voice, it was just perfect for him. The soul, you know, Juma was there. I loved him. I felt like before Juma started singing, the competition had not started. The night had not started. I felt like only when Juma started singing, I felt like, whoa, now we're at the live show. Wow, Juma, well done, Juma. He did well, and the chorus for me was good, you know, it was a nice song. He actually came out cleaner, nicer, honest. He was believable. You could see his facial expression, his movements, his body language. Juma was believable. Tonight, it was just believable. Can I say it was a performance of the night? I'm not sure, maybe it's too early for me to say that now, because I still have other guys to talk about. But I felt like Juma did well. I actually have to agree with Randall. Juma was fully there. He was there. He was emotionally there. He was vocally there. He was musically there in the song. So he was actually there. He appreciated the song. Well done, Juma. If you're gonna give those kind of performances, I am telling you, something big is coming. Utaba Juma on Botalalad. Well done, Juma. It was a great performance, man. And then Saxido was doing well during the group stages. He did well on his first audition as well. Theater week, Saxido was Saxido, you know. And I had to say this. I was actually pleased that Saxido chose to do a ballad like that song. The song was written by the Bee Gees, and then it was revived by Destiny's Child, you know. It was a great song. Mr. Stylish all the time. He was always stylish, you know. You have to give it to him though. A little flat for me. You have to remember, guys, this is a song sung by females. It's a female type of song. So I can imagine how difficult it could have been for him to project and to give us that full Saxido that we know. The Saxido that we saw during theater week, you know. So I feel like I'd like to forgive him, you know. I really would like to forgive Saxido. I know he's versatile, and I like the fact that when he was singing the song, he He was not jumping all over, because we've seen him jumping, dancing, all those things. The song required him to actually do exactly what he did. I'm not sure if it's vocally wise, it was a good singing vocally. But performance-wise, I feel like he did give his all. He actually gave his all. But I believe that because he's versatile, and we know what Succeeder can do, we know what he's capable of, So I believe that people are going to be voting will actually be mindful of that, because we've seen him throughout, and then what he can deliver. Maybe this was just one of those days, it was one of those nights where, it's just not your day. But he actually gave his all. But it was a little flat for me. Mr. Music, wow, Mr. Music, the man with the smile all the time. Mr. Music, what a guy. When Mr. Music started singing, I was like, oh my gosh, are we about to be taken to another emotional roller coaster here? I don't know where he was taking us. And then he gave us those vibratos I was talking about previously. I'll put a link here. The guy is versatile. The guy has got pipes for days, He did that song, All I Could Do Is Cry. What a song. It was done by Tina Turner. It was done by Beyonce. All these people. So it was a bit of a challenge for him. Songs that were sung by women. And I feel like, I don't know, it's one of those things. It's a little difficult to sing those kind of songs. But guys, I like it from Mr. Music, the vibrato. The thing with him being versatile is the fact that he's able to project himself, differently. We've seen him dance, we've seen him fill up the stage with his moves and all those things and being hyper, But this time around, he was there to sing, and he was able to project the emotions that we needed for that kind of a song. Because that song needed those emotions, and he was able to deliver. For some reason, I felt like I was in a church service. For some reason, I felt like I was in a worship service. Those worship service, and then the worship leader is there. For me, Mr. Music came across that way. He felt the song, he felt the music, he carried the music for me. Maybe that's why he called himself Mr. Music. That's why I cannot fault him for any way. It was a tricky song, but vocally he was great. He was really, really great. And this is how you book your spot in the top 10. This is how you make a mark in the top 10. And I felt like he did that. He made a mark. He put a stamp. He put his name there. He forced people to vote for him. Mr. Music, you must really watch this guy. This guy has got a voice for this. He's got range. He's got pipes. What else do you want? Before I finish talking about Mr. Music, am I the only person that felt a Tamisho Bede's vibe when Mr. Music was singing? The vibrato, the energy he brought on stage, it felt like, oh my gosh, Tamisho Bede is back. I felt like that. I'm not sure if it's a good thing, but it gave me those vibes that Tamisho Bede. I felt like, I'm like, gosh, this reminds me of Tami. May his soul rest in peace. But Mr. Music, well done. The guy he got pipes. I felt like I was taken back to church as well, emotionally wise. He actually did deliver. So well done to Mr. Music. So Brandon came and did this version of Dancing on My Own by Callum Scott. Before everything, can I give it to Brandon for the style, guys? He was wearing all that cream white, is it cream white or white? Depending on the lights, lights can do stuff. But the guy was well dressed. He was well shaved. He looked good, haircut, clean. His vocals as well. First note, it just took me somewhere. I was like, oh my God, which direction are we headed now? Are we headed to Mpumalanga? Brandon, guys. Actually, I'm actually very shocked. I am flabbergasted by Brandon's performance because I did not expect Brandon to deliver that. And for me, he did well. He did very well. I felt like Brandon just came out to play. He came out to play, Brandon. Like, wow, Brandon, if you continue like that, it's going to be tough. Brandon, well done. He did well. He was taking us to another emotional roller coaster too. And this is the thing with these songs tonight. It was songs that needed you to sing. Sometimes it's good to jump around, and Brandon went there and sang. He sang. That guy sang. And he did not forget his lyrics. You remember I said previously that Brandon has a tendency of forgetting lyrics and has a tendency of being nervous. He wasn't nervous, he was just himself. And that was good enough. That is good enough. Those kind of performances will take you to top 10, I can tell you. So Brandon, for me, you can tell me right below if you believe Brandon did give his all and what you think of his performance. I felt like Brandon did well. He did great. He was passionate, he was raw, all these things. I loved him. Everybody loved him. I know you also loved him at home. Yo, guys, these are the things that we are looking for when you talk about idols, guys. These guys actually doing well. Let me actually pack that for now. Maybe let me talk about Kawaii for a while. Kawaii. Good looking guy. I was not sure if the performance, the performance was a little flat. I'm just not sure about the performance. It was a tough song, especially with those transposes. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope his voice doesn't crack, because those transposes were hectic. You know, when you move to this key and you go to another key, that was just hectic. I think the song transposed 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. So, can we really blame Kawaii for that? Maybe, I don't know what they could have done arrangement-wise so that he can sing and deliver a good performance, and also be able to deliver the message. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure about the arrangement of the song, if it really suited Kawaii. I'm not sure if the arrangement suited him. Maybe in terms of arrangement, they could have done better so that he is comfortable and he knows exactly what he's doing. Because you remember what Somizi said? Somizi said, you need to be watchful of your key. You must pay attention to the key. So your ear, and the ear is very important. It's a tough one. It was a tough song. So I'm not sure. The funny thing about this song is the fact that it's those kind of songs that if those loose ends are tightened well, this song can actually on its own carry you to top 10. This song is able to make you the performance of the night. So I'm not sure with that kind of arrangement if it suited him and his delivery. He's got a great voice. He's got great appeal. Stage presence is there, because there was a point where I felt like, okay, now he's coming. But then it was just like flat. So I'm not sure about Kawaii, guys. I'm not sure if he's going to be here next week. So that's all I had for you guys this week. What do you guys think of the 8 guys who performed? Who was your favorite? Who are you voting for? Who are you gunning for? I feel like this is a tough season. I feel like this is the toughest top 16. The guys are all talented. It's going to be tears. Hearts are going to be broken. I hope we don't see drama like what happened last season with the twins. But I feel like going into top 10, hearts are going to be broken. People are going to be crying because there is so much talent this season. But can I talk about my top 4? My best performance of the night, in no particular order. I have Juma. Juma is my performer of the night. I felt like his soul was great. His music was great. It was musical. Great voice. Great stage presence. Great delivery. Well done, Juma. I also have Ethan. I felt like Ethan was good with the low notes. He was actually also good with being very musical. He was listening to the band. Like his ear, it's almost like his ear was trained for that performance, because he was able to interpret the message, the music. So Ethan for me has to be there. That's number 2. And I also have Brandon. Amazingly. Brandon. Wow, Brandon proved me wrong, guys. He didn't forget lyrics. He gave his all. He came to play. Great performance, great singing, and also great attire. Because you have to be appealing to us. And he looked good. He looked great. So, guys, this is going to be tough. Guys, this season is going to be tough. It's going to be one of the toughest. And of course, Mr. Music has to go through. I put Mr. Music in my top 10 already. Mr. Music has to be there. I hope the guys are going to vote for him, especially that aspect of him bringing back Tamisho Bede. I felt like that is going to work in his favor a lot. He's versatile. He was able to bring the emotion. Maybe it's because he has experience singing in church. I'm not sure if he even sings in church, but I actually felt a church out of him when he was singing. I felt like he was ministering in that song. So, Mr. Music, well done, guy. Well done, Mr. Music. Well done. Well done, guys. So, guys, that's all I had for you tonight. So I just hope you guys will go and vote for these guys. You know, Juma, Mr. Music, Ethan, and Brandon. So these are my top 4 performance of the night. Yeah, that's all I had for you. It's going to be a tough season. Hearts will be broken. People are going to be crying this season. Hey, I don't want to see it, man. So thank you very much, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the subscribe button to make sure that you are not left behind when we do this kind of shows, this kind of reviews. I like doing this kind of things, man. I like doing this kind of videos where I talk about music, So thank you very much, guys. Till we meet again in the next upload. My name is Gingirikani. Wakamashaba. Dina Dora. Tsurekile Nyora. Dinganiwe. Hey, Goma Toto. Hey, I guess Salute. Mga titimel.